So, you're in this strange land, right? You don't know what's going on. You just happen to be surrounded by fog, and then boom, you're surrounded by, spider lilies and all this other nonsense, right? Alright? And then you meet these creatures called Kinenogamis, okay? Or Digimon, for, the lack of the term of. And I have to say, okay, it has been one hell of a roller coaster ride, okay? One hell of a roller coaster ride. For the first time in the Digimon history franchise, I have never seen this type of craziness that I have witnessed while playing this game. Okay? First of all, you got people dying. Like, people actually died. For real, they actually died. And for me, it's just crazy. I would never thought in all my years as a Digimon, I would never see some shit like this. Okay? I would never have seen Digimon committing murder on children. Right? These are children. These are children. Like, middle school and like some high school, well, mostly high school, but a couple middle schoolers. And it just baffles my mind. Like, you have tentacle monsters coming to grab you. You have, this dense fog that just surrounds you, right? And if it gets too dense, you lose your mind and start hallucinating. You just can't think straight. And then pop! It's done. Just like that. And I don't know. When I first got through the playthrough, I was like in awe. Okay? Now, for those of you that didn't watch through the streams, we did finish the raffle route of the game. Right? I'm trying to, put out as little spoilers as I can, but no promises. But it's just downright crazy, man. I never really thought, something like this would ever happen in a video game, or in a Digimon game, to be honest with you. The only games that I, were played with something like that is Danganronpa. Now, Danganronpa, they hold trials, who did this, who did that, who killed this person, who killed that person, But see, here's the difference, right, between this game and this game. Alright? See, with Danganronpa, right, your intent is to kill. Okay? Like, you're supposed to kill someone unanonymously, okay, and then figure out who the killer is. If you ever played Among Us, then yeah, it's like that, but less spacey. But with Digimon Survive, it's much worse. You're in a strange land. You don't know what's going on. You don't even know if there's a fucking Chuck E. Cheese in the neighborhood, okay? That's when you know shit is bad. No Chuck E. Cheese? Nah. I gotta have my Chuck E. Cheese, bro. But anyway, you're in a strange land with, like, monsters out coming to get you for sacrifices and shit. And you're in the fucking woods. On top of that, you're in the woods. And whenever you go through the woods, bad shit happens. It's like, it's nuts. I can't express this enough. My mind was boggled. It was boggled by the fact that I could, potentially get one of these people killed. Man. But at least also another difference is that your decisions, determines who lives or dies. Now, I'm not gonna say who lives and who dies in the game because, trying to contain little spoilers as possible. But let's just say some of those deaths, man, one was well deserved. One was well deserved, and some of you that have played the first playthrough know what I'm talking about. Cause it was just sad, man. I just couldn't take it. I couldn't take it, man. I actually had to take a break from the game after that for a little bit. After that, cause that was just horrendous. That was horrendous. I couldn't do it. But we continued on through the playthrough, and I have to say, man, this was a wonderful experience. It was a wonderful experience, and I went through some happy moments, some sad moments, mostly sad, and some triumphant moments. Now we're going through a lot of the different routes though in the stream currently right now. I don't know if I'm gonna get the truthful or the morale ending, because some people say you're kind of locked into the truthful when you save Ryu, and then others say you can still do the other routes even after you save Ryu. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll go through. Now, if Ryu has to die to get these other routes, I'm gonna be so upset, bro. I can't watch Ryu's death that many times. I can't do it, bro. I can't. Nope. I can't do it. Especially after you see him like actually interact with his Digimon, and he's actually a relatively cool dude. He's actually one of the coolest persons in the entire show, even though people hate him. The first initial playthrough. But he at least starts to warm up. I think I said in my stream, he was kind of like Zenitsu from Demon Slayer, except minus the screaming all the time. But this dude would always just be a scaredy cat. He didn't want to do nothing. He wanted to stay locked up in the classroom, and he didn't want to be alone. So yeah, it was crazy. He's like one of those cool, low-key cool chads, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you guys decide to play Digimon Survive, okay? If you're into visual novels, if you're into story, this is the game for you. Man. Go ahead, enjoy the story, and I guarantee you will have a fun time with the roller coaster side to it. And yeah, that's all I got, man. That's all I got for this video. So if you guys like the video, go ahead and subscribe. Like the video. Share it too, man. It'll help me a lot. Thank y'all for supporting me for as long as y'all did, man. I appreciate every single one of you degenerates. I really do. Also, I'm getting this fixed. So I actually have 2 weapons. One is a microphone, and one is a scythe. I mainly use a scythe. Okay, so if you guys looking at my microphone say, wait a minute, where's your scythe? I don't have it yet. I don't have it in my hand yet. So yeah. And with that being said, bitches is love, Kool-Aid is life. Have a good night, bitches and Kool-Aid, and remember, no Digimon, no life. Peace, everybody.